Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. It is, I just heard a cha-ching.
Yeah.
It is nighttime. It's 8:45 here in the shed on a Thursday night, and the plan is to go out to garage sales in the morning. And sales have been steadily rolling in, so we have to pull orders, and Lonnie needs to get them packed up tonight, ready to go for in the morning, because we don't know what time we're going to be back.
Right. Last week when we went out, we weren't back till like 2 o'clock or something. But that was weird though. It's very seldom like that. Usually we're back by like noon at the latest.
On a Friday, yeah.
But we also knew we didn't have to be back.
Right.
So we were like dragging butt and kind of relaxing.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of garage sales this weekend as long as the weather holds out. So,
okay, yeah.
Yeah, let me see. We just sold something. I have to look.
I think it's a thing I just took an offer
Oh, you took an
on.
offer?
Yeah, that we'll pull in just a second. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start out talking about this. We had a viewer reach out to us that they saw this on the video and they were interested in it. So I found it when we were brought the stuff in earlier. I saw it and I went ahead and looked it up, took pictures for him, and he bought it. We did $260 shipping included.
Yeah.
And he's pretty close to us, so it's not going to
we probably could have gotten maybe
300
or so on eBay. These are like super rare though.
Yeah.
So it may have taken a while to get it too.
Like there are some listed of some of these things are listed, but a lot of them are being shipped. You have to get them like from Japan and Hong Kong and stuff. Some of this stuff is hard to find here in the States. So, so he went ahead and bought that. So we're going to get that in the mail in the morning. Now the rest of our orders are on eBay. So we're going to go ahead and get started pulling those. The first thing is a vinyl record. I always say vinyl.
I know.
You don't have record in your title though. And it's in the number 1 box.
Okay, which one is it?
It is Billy Cobham.
What's on the front? I'll probably be able to find
some kind of blob. Let me see.
A blob?
It's got a black. Yeah,
is it like called Spectrum?
Yeah, it's got like pixelated.
Yeah, I got it.
That sold for $17.99.
Okay.
6 Bravo. We sold a Haynes repair manual.
Good. We need to sell some books.
Yeah, we're like we were talking earlier. We're out of space on all 4 of our bookshelves.
Mitsubishi Eclipse, Plymouth Laser, and Eagle Talon?
Yes.
Okay.
$10.99 for that.
Okay.
We have a record going out from the number 2 box. James Brown, The Payback. It's yellow, like goldish yellow color.
Okay. Right, and I will get back to vinyl soon. I've also got a bunch of tapes I need to list still too. All kind of different projects back there.
That was $29.99. There's 2 other things on that order also. The first thing is Italiana.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
$29.99 for that.
We've had a little bit of an uptick in these again. Kind of comes and goes.
This is interesting. All 3 of the things they bought were $29.99.
Nice, I like it. Three $29.99 adds up.
The last thing is Pocket 150. It's a silver pendant and earring set with a black cabochon. I don't know what kind of stone, if it's onyx or what. I didn't know. So
I don't know what word you said just now. A black what?
Cabochon.
A cabbage on?
Yeah, cabbage on.
Cabochon.
It's got cabbage on it.
I know, that's what it sounded like you were saying. Okay, it is definitely what you have in that picture.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, we gave somebody a deal on 2 of the comic strip lots for Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
These are some of those comic strips we got from Guy a few years ago. 5 Charlie Hulk A and B.
It's taken some time, and we've had to... I just knocked something off the other side. And we had to kind of change our strategy a little bit here and there. But we finally got all this stuff sold. Let's see, I think it's these maybe.
Oh, is that the last ones?
I think so. I think we're out of this stuff maybe.
We had a ton of it.
I know.
Yeah, so that is 240 strips there, and we did that for 125 plus ship.
Okay. Or shipped. I think maybe.
Plus ship.
Oh, it's plus shipping? Okay.
Yep.
All right, nice.
Okay, we have a multi-quantity order coming up for listings. All books. 5 Alpha, SF 3, 9, and 14. Science fiction lots.
You said 3, 9, 14?
Yes.
Okay. If you come over here, I can hand them to you.
Here, throw it to me.
Okay. Here's 14. No, I don't want to throw them because the books, they're rattling around in there. Hey, this is a shelf clear.
I know.
Okay, that's 9.
And we need 3.
And then, let me see, stretch. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got 3. All right. I can also reclaim all 3 of these boxes too because we put them all in one box.
So what we have is a lot of 8, a lot of 9, and a lot of 10 paperback books. $12 for each lot, $36 for that.
Nice.
And they also bought a Bible, actually the one I listed today, 5 Bravo. Excuse me, hit puberty there for a second. 5 Bravo, the Nelson Study Bible in the carrying case.
Wait, is that the one you listed or the one I listed?
It's the one I listed, and you're looking on 5 Charlie. It's on 5 Bravo.
Oh, okay. You're right.
It's got a little gnome sleeping on top of it.
I know, I saw that. Okay, yeah. Candace, you listed that today?
Yes.
Okay, Candace and I both listed
A Bible.
Bibles with cases today. Candace listed this one and I listed that one.
Yours was a little better than mine, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
That one's over $29.99.
Well, a little more valuable anyways on eBay.
Yep.
Let's say that.
Well, we sold a framed Tibetan snuff bottle.
Yeah, I took an offer on that.
You don't sell those every day.
No.
4 Echo labeled TIB, Tib.
Let's see. Hoping it's in here. Yeah. There's a crawfish thing. Looks like where it would be. Is that Echo? Yeah. Maybe it's no. It's not in there. What am I getting? A Tibetan thing?
That frame shadow box. It's probably bubble wrapped, I would imagine.
Yeah, let me look. Okay, Candace is helping me out. I saw it on the other side.
Yeah.
And she grabbed it. Okay. Hey, I'm just glad to see that thing sell.
Yep. $28 plus ship on that.
I think we were into that for like around $5.
Yeah, something like that.
Somewhere in there. Okay. Is that everything?
Nope. We have a Dungeons and Dragons module, 5 Charlie Hobbit. This is module A1, Slave Pits of Undercity.
What'd you say again?
A1, Slave Pits of Undercity. It's green.
A1. Okay. It says green, so it might be this one right here, maybe? A1. Yep, Slave Pits of the Undercity. Here we go.
$29.99 for that.
Okie doke.
And last item we are pulling tonight is 6 Bravo Manual for Manufactured Mobile Home Repair.
Yep, I just took an offer on that as well.
20 plus ship for that.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, we got this the same time we got that car repair manual under there.
Yep.
Because we got all those. It was either 25 or 50 cents we were paying for all this. I think it might have been 25 cents.
Yeah, it was at an estate sale. So much stuff at this house.
Yeah.
Okay, Lonnie's going to get this stuff packed. I'm going to plan out our garage sale route, and we'll see y'all in the morning when we get back.
Unless we sell something else while I'm packing this.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back and pull that too.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the next day, and man, it's wow.
Whoa.
I know it's after 3.
We actually did finish sales, I guess, about 1 o'clock.
Yeah, and then we had to go pick up a car that was being repaired, and then we also stopped and got some Thai for lunch, a late lunch, and so now we're home.
Stopped at a church sale after that on the way home, like right around the corner.
Yeah, we haven't done anything in the shed today yet. We haven't done anything. So.
Garage sale season is in full swing. Today is Friday, and we had 20 sales. Plus, there was like one neighborhood sale that started already today, so we had a few extra there. So we probably hit about, I'll say all in all, about 25 sales today.
Yeah.
Whew, and I'm tired. I'm ready to go take a nap.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired too. We were out all day. It was a good thing. Yesterday we had a monster listing day. $1,942 and 27 items. So definitely going to try and get a few things up today, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to show y'all what we got though.
Yeah, we
bought a pretty good bit for a Friday.
We did. We bought a lot for a Friday. I've never heard of this. It's called Blue Jean Chef. And this is like a vertical roaster. I think you like set your chicken on there.
Oh,
you know?
Okay. Yeah, like beer can chicken, like that kind of concept.
Now, whenever you look on eBay at these, there are some cheaper ones that are. I don't think they're this heavy cast iron. This is the hammered cast iron one, and I saw a pre-owned one was sold for $50, and there's no actives right now.
And this one is like new condition.
It is new.
Or new condition.
It is. Yeah. I mean, it's never been used.
Okay.
So we paid $12 for that.
Yeah, but you're thinking we can get at least probably 60 or so, huh?
Yeah, I think so. And the one that it sold for 50 looked kind of rough to me, so I'm gonna dig a little deeper and see what I find. Picked these up at that church sale we stopped out. Couple of brands that I've never heard of. I think I have another pair of shoes somewhere of a brand I never heard of. These are Kaari, Kaari Blue, I think is what it is. And they're in excellent condition. Paid $5 for them, and the comps are really. I didn't look hard for these specific shoes. I just pulled up solds just to see if the shoes in general go for good money, and they do. So I'm not quite sure what these will sell for. These were at a family-run estate sale. These are both Merrill, and they are in brand new condition. Like you can see, they probably tried them on them. They might have worn them in the house a little bit. Not sure. These look even.
Those look new.
Yeah, they still have like the shine to the plastic that new shoes have on the sole.
We paid a lot for those, though.
We did. We paid $18 a pair for them, but I'm thinking we can get about $60 a pair, somewhere around that range.
Okay.
Yeah. Paid $2 for these Ralston hot cereal bowls. I don't know. They're probably about $20, I think, maybe 25.
What, for the pair?
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping they'd be a little better because they're really cool. They've got like, I think it's a little boy on a horse. No, it's a cowboy riding a horse all around, and then it's got like that inside. I thought they were neat. Okay, we stopped at this supposedly a estate sale. It was in a business, and it almost looked like an antique store had relocated to this. It looked like the type of building it was like a law firm type office building is what it kind of looked like, something like that. So their stuff, they had really good like high-end stuff there, and Lonnie spotted this on a shelf, and I just knew it was going to be out of our price range, and she sold it to me for $40. This little, so we know for sure it is missing a glass because I looked at the picture up here and it shows a glass on the table. Like they were probably like right here.
Yep.
And I mean, we do have a few little condition flaws. There's some flaws in the plastic here. But it's never been removed from the packaging.
This is like that packaging. Look at the end of this packaging.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's from
1960.
Oh, it's from Topper Toys. So these are the same people that made Topper Dawn, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I think I've actually had some of her clothing or something before.
So that thing is 62 years old then, right? Yeah. Is that right?
Yes. So I had to go to product research to find it like in the box like this, and I've saw a few solds for like $200.
Yeah.
We paid $40. I didn't bat an eye at that because even just her dress sells for $25 by itself.
Right.
So I think we'll have no problem getting good money for this.
Oh yeah. No, we're gonna do really well.
I think that's the only thing missing is another cup. I have to like really look hard. So
unless maybe it fell down and
I don't think there's anywhere.
You don't see it.
Yeah.
Nowhere it could be hiding. Huh?
No, I think that see this is like some kind of tape, because if you open this little cabinet here, which is very hard to open, they had this kind of taped shut to this,
okay.
And the tape has just hardened over time, and this is almost like stuck to here. I'm probably just going to leave it like that,
right,
and let whoever buys it figure out if they want to do anything about it. And this door is kind of tricky to get shut too. I'll fool with that later.
Okay, some more stuff. I bought this this case filled with the connectors sells for like $600 new, and that's the reason. It's a metal case in like really good condition, and I was like, man, if they're willing to buy this, obviously it's the contents people are buying, but I'm like, man, this metal case is super nice, and it's like really expensive. I don't know. You think that was a good buy or not?
At $3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we'll see.
Are the connectors worth a lot of money on their own?
Yeah, but we don't have any connections.
I know, but I'm just trying to figure out the value of this. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I told Lonnie maybe we could find a lot of this brand of connectors really cheap.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And make us a bundle for somebody.
Put in some Harbor Freight versions.
Yeah, but it was only $3, so you definitely.
I just want to take a shot at trying to sell the case.
Yeah.
I thought it was an interesting case.
We paid $7 for this Rainmate, and it is super clean.
No, it's really great
Before
condition.
I break it, I mean, you can see.
Yeah.
There's no water line on there or anything. Clean inside. And Lonnie just plugged it in, and it
runs smooth. So typically, well, we paid $7 for that one, but typically you get 40 to 50 for those things.
Yeah.
And they always sell super quick.
They sell fast. You don't have to worry about storing them somewhere.
No.
Okay, this sale that we got this stuff from, we also got that chicken roaster thing from there too.
Right.
They always have, it looks like maybe returns, or they buy like super clearance, or I don't know what they do. But we always manage to find stuff there. In fact, we found some Lagway knives there one time.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did. I remember that.
So, okay, I paid $8. She had 8 on this set, so I asked her if she would do 8 for this and this. This is Sur La Table, just some little serving utensils. I thought they were really nice. They're wood, you know, the carved handles. Mm-hmm. Sur La Table's a good brand. And then these are Pottery Barn. There's 4 of these little plates in there. I saw some, well, I comped real briefly and I saw some green ones. I didn't see
And
this color.
they were going for like $40-something or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think 8 was good. What do you think that's worth? Any idea at all?
I don't know. I figured if they're not worth selling, I'll just keep them for.
Oh.
Look, the retail on them's $30. I
Okay.
mean, yeah, this brand is high end kitchen stuff.
Well, you'll probably end up selling it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I would imagine we probably get at least $20 if the retail is $30.
Right. I
They're
agree.
new, you know. Lonnie looked up this brand. What was the name? Do you remember?
Let me see.
And I think
Robert Welch.
1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 of those little butter type knives, and this is a
paring
different.
knife
This
or
is a
something.
different brand.
Uh,
Nambe. Yeah, it's just like a little. It's not a really sharp paring knife, but that's what it is.
I just got it for because those little butter knives are all brand new.
Yeah,
So,
and he looked up the brand, and it was a good brand.
yeah, it was decent. Like, you know, when I say good, it might be like $25.
Yeah, we paid
total.
We paid $3 for all of those.
Yeah.
I picked up a little Pyrex butter print little serving dish for $2. The graphics are in great condition, still bright and crisp.
Okay. What is it? What do those go for about?
That size probably about 25 maybe. I wish it did have the lid. But
All right.
I kind of looked briefly, but I didn't know the number. It was in the back of the truck. So, and then $1 for this NHRA cap from 2019 from the Spring Nationals.
Okay.
It's used, but it's pretty clean.
Mm-hmm.
It's fairly clean. Yep.
Yep. There's a lot more than this though.
Oh yeah. Okay, shoes and books. This is the other brand I'd never heard of. It's it's Bell by Sigerson Morrison. Sigerson Morrison. And again, I didn't look up this specific pair, just looked to see if that brand does well because I think they're brand new. So, paid $3 for those. And then the same sale, I brought these Uggs up there. And they didn't have a price tag on them, so I'm like...
And now Candace just asked me, how do you tell if it's fake Uggs?
Yeah, I'm going to get a little...
That's not a good question to hear.
Well, I mean, I paid $1 for them. I'm going to tell y'all right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna research and I'm going to learn about fake Uggs, how to tell the difference.
Yeah.
I figured that'd be a good lesson for me. They're pretty clean. They're not bad. Look at the bottoms.
Yeah. Are they your size?
I wouldn't even wear those. They're just... I mean, one thing, it doesn't get that cold down here.
Right.
You know? They are not my size. They're Molly's size.
Okay, so we have 3 cookbooks here that we are pretty sure the value of.
Yes. This one is Lake Ladies 2, What's Cooking in Mandeville, which is a town like north of New Orleans.
There's a comp right there. Somebody sold it for $17.50.
Yeah, ours is pretty rough, but dirty.
Theirs
doesn't look great either.
No.
Okay,
Right,
can you
let's see.
believe we found 2 autographed John Falls books at 2 different sales?
Yeah, and we paid a lot. Well,
Yeah.
for this one, we only paid $1, and we sold this exact book
In January.
Signed, which this is signed, back in January for $25.
Yep.
And then we've sold that book signed, I think at least twice before, if not 3 times.
I know we've had it twice for sure.
And we did pay $25 for that book.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty easy sale at $75.
Yeah.
Or maybe a little more.
Yep.
So we decided to go. I mean, we were on the fence, but I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger.
I mean, about $50 profit on a book, I'll take it.
Well, yeah, that's before your fees and stuff.
Right.
You know,
Right.
You're right. It's worth it. It's worthwhile.
We went to this sale out in this yard, and they had like this big barn thing, and they had just pulled totes out, and the stuff was really dirty. And I lifted a tote, and I saw these in there, and yeah, they are pretty dirty. Like, we're gonna have to take the plastic off.
I think so.
Yeah, they're gross. But this is Britney Spears Stages. It should have a DVD and poster in there. I see the poster on this one. I don't know if the DVD's in there. And this one should be complete because they didn't take the plastic all the way off.
These sell for a lot of money though, like in perfect condition. Ours won't be perfect.
Right.
But we only paid. I think we paid $1.50 for both.
Yep.
They charged 75 cents a whack for those.
Yeah. All right, let me grab some more stuff.
Okay, so this was at an estate sale, and I did pay $10 for it, which I didn't love. But this car is made in Japan, so I went ahead and looked it up. I think it's Teo, made in Japan. And someone had just sold one not too long ago in similar condition for like $45. And that was not working. And this one probably is not working either. I did just take the batteries out and they were corroded.
Yeah.
So I bought that with the intention of selling it parts only.
It's got a cool look to it.
Oh, it has a great look.
It's one of those tin. It's not die cast, it's tin.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the roof is kind of dented in a little bit. I'll have to mention that.
Yeah.
But it still has
the decals look nice on it. Yeah.
Well, I think that's like a screen print.
It's printed on.
Yeah, you know, they always did that on the tin stuff. They would screen print it or whatever.
Okay, I picked up these Hallmark. I couldn't remember which one. It's the Legacy cord that goes for like over $100. But I'll still be able to sell these. I was just hoping this was one of them. I paid $2 for this one, keepsake power cord, and then this is a Wonder and Light magic cord. Paid $1 for that. I think they're about 20 each. And then these go with Department 56, I think.
Yeah, I just looked them up. Somebody sold one March 19th for $15.
Yeah, so I may even, I don't know if it makes sense to lot these up. I don't even know what they're used for. If so, I'll probably just lot them up for $25. I paid $1 each for those. And then I got these lapel pins for $1, 25 cents each, excuse me. She actually retired from Bell South, and these were actually pins she got. This one is Pioneers, A Pearl of Great Value, the Louisiana chapter of...
So it's Bell South stuff.
Telephone Pioneers of America. And then this is I thought this was cool. It's a Bell South pin, and it's alligator cooking like a gumbo or something.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
I thought that was a cool pin. What did we pay? We paid $7.50 for this. I think we can probably get $35. I kind of briefly looked up. It's a Corvette blanket.
Camaro.
Yeah, Camaro blanket. And I think it was probably just like maybe a gift when you bought the car or whatever.
I don't know. I just saw it.
That's what it kind of looks like to me.
Yeah.
Something the dealership would give.
Maybe.
But that's what it is. Just a little throw blanket in a bag. I guess you can keep it in the car and throw it over your lap or whatever. Wilson football for $1.
I've sold that one before. It's a Wilson 1001. Oh, I know. I did that. But hey, that the one that was messed up sold for $36.
So, that's interesting. I'm glad you brought that up. Did you see the message from the guy
What guy?
that bought that Duke football? He refurbishes them.
Okay.
So he actually showed me one that was worse condition than ours, and then showed me after he got it done. He's replacing the bladder and the ties. Like, he completely restores them.
Well, yeah, I mean, the bladder needs to be completely replaced.
He told me, he said, I have a bladder and ties waiting to get it. When are you shipping? I said, we shipped it this morning.
But the thing is, on that ball, that's the Duke leather football, that ball, I don't know that you're ever going to find one in better condition than that ball.
Yeah, the actual cosmetic
leather,
condition was great.
No, it was perfect.
Yeah. So he was excited to get it.
Yeah.
He's probably going to do that and then flip it and make a great profit on it.
That's cool. Yeah, good for me.
Yep. $2 each on these models. I'm assuming this one is new.
Yeah, this one's still got the cellophane. It's a Corvette, and we got a Plymouth Duster.
Yep.
That one is not sealed, but the parts are all on the trees and stuff in there.
Yeah. Yep, there you go.
Yep. So, yeah, paid $2 a whack for those. When I can buy model kits for like
$1 or
$2,
$2,
$3,
yeah.
whatever, I don't look them up typically.
Yeah. All right, we have a Bose microphone model PM1. It's
about a $20 microphone.
Yeah, it's corded, but it does look like it's new.
It's new.
Yeah. Like even the batteries are still in here. Look, they're all corroded, so we can trash those. We paid, what did we pay? $5 for that. And then, man, y'all, we went to this estate sale, like this family estate sale, and she had the most beautiful things. She had something I'd never seen before. It was one of those glass bulb lamps, but it was more tulip shape, and it was Fenton glass, like blue carnival glass. It was gorgeous, and the base was like a heavy metal. I don't know what it was, but she was asking $400, and I imagine it probably sells for a lot more than that. I did pick up some Culver glasses. I paid $20 for all 8 of them, and they're in perfect condition. Like the gold is just still really thick on them. And I mean, I saw a comp when I was there. Somebody sold just a few days ago 6 of them for $135.
Yeah, but then there's a lot of actives that are lower than that.
Lower than that.
You might be looking at more like $100.
Right. So I did pay $20 for those. I had to pay up a little for those. This is a Living Bible. It's got glitter on it. That's all that is.
Okay.
Paid $5 for it. It looks brand new to me. I didn't even check to see if this was. Yeah, it's not. The presentation page is clean and everything. So $5 for that. And then I got into another estate sale. I got into like some cosmetic type stuff. High end. Like this is Paracone MD Cold Plasma Sub D. Probably about $40 a pop for these.
Yep.
Paid $8 for each one.
So I think 40 would be the low end. It might be more like 45 to 50.
Right.
But okay, let's say 40. So that's $240 worth there.
Right. And this is also Paracone MD high potency amine facelift. $8 for those. Those are probably more like 30 to 35. Yeah. We have 3 of those. I don't remember. These are probably like 25 each, I think, and I paid $2 a whack for those. Fiera Luxury Concealer. Luxury Concealer on those. And then, I've never heard of this brand. RE9 Advanced or RE9 or something. And this is just some facial cleanser. I don't know the value of that. I paid $5 for that.
You probably keep that, honestly. So, $240 plus, what's that, $330.
Yeah.
Plus probably about, that might be like $500 worth of stuff.
Yeah, somewhere between $400 and $500 worth of stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
So I thought we had a pretty good little Friday here for a Friday.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, and we're not going to do losers. We're just too far behind. Yeah,
we need to get some listings up, and we're tired, so I think we're going to cut the video here. And looks like the weather's going to be good for sales again tomorrow. So yes, our shed is not quite busting at the seams yet. We're almost there. We're going to see if we can get it there after tomorrow.
Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.